We are grateful to our sponsors, Kelly Stafford with Stafford Tree Service, and also Black Cow Cow Manure. If you need your trees trimmed locally, remember Stafford Tree Service at staffordtreesvc.com. And please visit Black Cow Cow Manure, that's K-O-W. Remember, both of the contact details are in the description below. Hi, I'm Stan DeFreitas for the Ask Mr. Greenthumb gardening segments. A plant that we may have mentioned in the past, but people have asked me to talk about it again, is that of the blueberry. Now, blueberries have really been improved. They've been used by, of course, indigenous people in North America for thousands of years. But eventually, probably around 1910, 1911, a number of folks got together, mostly out of New Jersey, and said, you know, we can take some of these varieties and start hybridizing them and start growing different varieties for different parts of the country and have good results. Now, there's varieties that do better up north, and there's some that do better in the south. And this variety, I think, is one of the sharp blue varieties, and it probably would do better in some of the warmer areas. You've got high bush and you've got low bush, and you can ask your local nurseryman when you go to buy one, which one's best for your area. Normally there's a number of them for your particular use. Some are smaller, some are larger. You'll actually see blueberries today that can be the size of a good-sized marble. That wasn't always the case. Blueberries probably were very tiny to begin with. I'm not so sure they weren't just as healthy for you, and maybe even healthier than some of the bigger ones we have today. If you can get organic ones, and of course if you grow your own, you know you can have organic. They do like and prefer an acid pH. So I would definitely take a soil sample and check your pH. And we've showed you samples in the past about how to check your own pH. In fact, we've had people send us samples in the past, and we've checked them for a nominal fee. We could do that for you as well. And I'm not pushing that. I'm just mentioning it to you that you should have your pH checked. Many of the extension services will also do it for you at a nominal fee. If you know your pH, it should be about 4.5 to maybe 5.5, so acidic. Normally, that means you're either going to have to add a lot of peat moss, which is naturally acidic, it's probably about 4.2, or you're going to add some type of sulfur, either soil acidifier or maybe sulfur itself. If you do use sulfur, be careful with it. You may want to use a mask, you may want to have some goggles on. Not that it's poisonous, but you don't want to get it up into your eyes. It could cause you some problems. So don't do that project on a windy day. I just say that because I don't want to see you have problems. I want all of your botanical buddies and you to be happy on the day that you're working with them. Now, blueberries need that acid soil, so add that peat, add that black cow, really improve the soil. You're going to need to dig that hole probably twice as wide, at least one time as deep, and really backfill with a lot of organic matter, especially if you're in sandy soil like you might be, or will be, I should say, in most of the areas of Florida. But you may have heavy clay in Georgia. You might have other problems in other parts of the country, or maybe you've got a heavy clay rock soil. You've got to break that up. We'll lighten that soil up with the peat and the black cow as well. The more you improve the soil, the better results you're going to have. Remember, 6 to 8 hours of bright sun a day. These little leaves have to synthesize a bunch of food for you. As far as fertilization, I normally would use a balanced fertilizer like 10-10-10 or 20-20-20. I would use it on a regular basis. I'd read the label and see what it's calling for. You don't need to do much trimming except old brambles, old branches that get old eventually need to be trimmed. And if that should occur, you can easily cut off the older branches or branches that are rubbing against each other. Weak growth should be removed. Normally the end of winter, the beginning of spring to help initiate new growth. Blueberries make a nice addition to your palate. They're good for you. They're full of nutrients. and some of the nutrients that will be helpful to you to be healthy. I'm always thinking these days of how do we improve our health? You know, you can eat sugar, you can eat candy, and it's not too good for you. If you satisfy your sweet tooth with natural fruits, you're going to be a lot healthier in the long run. Remember, of course, the new videos will be dropping on your favorite social media platform every Saturday at 10 a.m. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. And of course, have all your relatives, garden clubs, civic groups. We ask you all to help join. If you've got a question, you've got a comment, you want to tell me about your favorite blueberry, or maybe blueberry recipe, blueberry pie, well, leave me a comment down below, and we might use it in one of our future segments. Once again, thanks for watching.